With the first overall pick, the Calgary Flames take Maxim Taratukin, 83 overall, left. Whoa. Jamie Drysdale, get off my effing team, man. Get off my effing team. I don't want ya. Sergei Bobrovsky, welcome to Philadelphia, buddy. Bang. Holy shit, that's a Boston Bruin. 6'5", 241 pounds at 18 years of age. What? With the 11th overall pick, your Philadelphia Flyers are going to select from the Medicine Hat Tigers of the WHL, GAVIN McKenna. Low franchise, 78 overall. Ha ha! Similar style, Phil Kessel, and you guys had me taking GAVIN McKenna? What? Oh no! Oh no! The storylines continue. Summers I could have had, and he goes to Chicago. Wow! With the 36th overall pick, the Philadelphia Flyers are going to select from the NLA, Manuel Hamel. Come on. Ah! What? 80 overall, second rounder? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this draft class right now? Whoa, you want $4 million? You were just in the AHL, you asshole. Hell no. Get off my team, Flower Power. You double agent piece of shit. I knew it. He sold! Jamie Drysdale on Chicago. He signed 12.3 for how many years? Look, I told you. I told you he went long-term there with Chicago. Ooh, 6 years, 10.3? F***ing Drysdale. This is more like it. Michkov, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. What a day for Philadelphia. GM Superbman extends Michkov, signs Anderson, and brings the Great Eight to Philadelphia. Are you kidding me? What a day. Whatever. Back to the point. Bang! Left shoot off! His first goal for Philadelphia, and it's a slap shot from the point. Bang, baby. All right, Philadelphia, we are back. And it's time to head into the Year 3 season simulation with your Philadelphia Flyers. And I do not know what to do. I'm here with the YouTube scouts. I'm here with the Twitch scouts. And we still can't agree on what Year 3 should be all about. Now, my foolish ass is thinking we could actually win the Stanley Cup this year. I know what you guys are thinking. There's no way that's going to happen, Johnny. But when I look at the teams that have won the Stanley Cup in this universe, right? Year 1, it was the Carolina Hurricanes. Right now, oh man, I forgot. Right. Scratch players, they don't even have them up there. But imagine Svechnikov at 93. Imagine Sebastian Aho at 92, right? Michkov is now 92 overall. We got a bunch of 88s overall. We got Rasmus Anderson at 89. I mean, we don't have the absolute studs like Cale Makar or Nathan MacKinnon, but we do match up with the Carolina Hurricanes. How about the New York Rangers? They got us in the net with Shesterkin. Panarin is pretty good. Adam Fox is good, but Michkov is now there for us. So when I look at our team, I mean, we got the 92 overall in Matvei Michkov. We got the 88 overall in Alex Ovechkin, who we just picked up. 88 for Konechny, 88 for Owen Tippett, right? We got some depth there with the mid-80s everywhere on the team. The blue line now, Rasmus Anderson, 89. Travis Sanheim, 87. York and Lev Shunov, will they grow throughout the year? And in the net, this is where we're a little bit weak. It'd be nice if we had like an 89, a 90 overall goaltender. But I think we do have a chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year. I know it's an outside chance. We're not a favorite. But when you guys make the suggestion to play GAVIN effing McKenna on the first line to development, there goes our Stanley Cup run. There goes our playoff run. Now, here's the problem. Are we a team that should be tanking to get the best prospects to build them up? Or am I trying to stop the pain and deliver the playoffs for the Philadelphia Flyers? I was able to get into the playoffs with John Tortorella in year number 1. Last year, we missed out on it on 3 points. And in the offseason, we signed some veterans like Ovi and Bobrovsky and Rasmus Anderson. If we don't take advantage of this right now, I feel like it's just like we're stuck in Nowheresville. So take a look at GAVIN McKenna's stats. I don't see anything that really pops out at me. Now, if he grows over the course of the year, great. But he's a minor scoring forward, right? So I do not see that working out for us. I really don't. I would like to run with Ovi, Couturier, Michkov, Tippett, McLeod, and Konechny. third line, Farabee, Lawton, and are we going Bobby Brink? I mean, I want to play Dadonov in there just for the fans, but we could go McKenna there on the third line, but now you're not going to get him the Calder. And that's what you guys wanted with him playing on the first line. Johnny, get him the Calder, improve his potential, get his development up there. But I feel like if we do that, we might stunt the growth of Matvei Michkov, who is our true number one. And the problem with McKenna, because he comes from the CHL, I can't even play him in the AHL. It's one or two options, NHL or CHL. Now, I want to make the playoffs. I do. If you guys want him to be on the team, then he's a bottom six forward, maybe even fourth line time. I hear what you guys are saying. If you play him in the CHL, John, he will not grow. I hear that, but I do not want to play him in the top six. So if Gavin McKenna is going to be on the team, he's going to be in the bottom six. And Lawton, Farabee, maybe third line. Sure, you get a +2. Maybe I can start him out in the third line. Cates, Forrester, and Dadonov. I'll go with Bobby Brink in there instead of Dadonov. Dadonov is going to be the ace up the sleeve, ace in the hole. Oh my God, I got Ryan Donato as well. This team is all over the place. It really is, man. So there is our forward core with Gavin McKenna, right? Defensively, we are going to play Manuel Hommel. Again, I was thinking, do we want to go with Perbix and Zamula? A +2, take our time with Hommel, but everyone's saying, no, Johnny, you got to play him. So the Philadelphia Flyer faithful are really pulling me in every direction right here. They want me to stop the pain. They want to get back to the playoffs. They want to win a Stanley Cup. They called for true first-line centers last year. Remember that, Johnny? You're never going to win with Sean Couturier or McLeod or Lawton as your first-line center. And then they come back and they want Gavin McKenna in that spot. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So my plan is to try to make the playoffs and win the Stanley Cup this year. I will keep Gavin McKenna on the third or fourth line, keep him up on the NHL team for the entire year, and we'll see what happens, all right? Oh my God, it's going to be horrible. So me and the Twitch scouts and YouTube scouts will go through and edit all the lines, but we got some major stories in the NHL this season, right? Let's first start with new faces and new places. Well, there it is, Washington Capital fans. Somewhere Guidimon is pulling out his hair. Alexander Ovechkin, the Great Eight, playing for the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh my goodness. The newest member of the San Jose Sharks, Martin Necas. My man gets paid. He gets to go play with Macklin Celebrini. The Sharks made the playoffs last year. Ooh, are they back? All right, that looks badass. I can't deny that looks amazing. Patrick Laine with Pittsburgh. Crosby to Laine. Their power play is gonna be filthy. Hey, look, I gave him his Pittsburgh Penguin helmet back, and it's working out. He's still rocking the Minnesota Wild pads, though. You traitor, Marc-Andre Fleury. Just wait for the first game of the year. And there he is, last year's Philadelphia Flyer, this year's St. Louis Blue, Patrick Kane. Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh my goodness, there he is. Jamie Drysdale back in the West. From Anaheim to Philly to Chicago. The new teammate alongside of Connor Bedard, and he's got the alternate. There he is, your first line center of the future, Gavin McKenna, number 72. Manuel Hommel, number 75. Boom, baby. I almost forgot about the first overall pick, Maxim Teratukin in the Calgary Flames red, number 94. How about that, Calgary? All right, they wore me down on Twitch and on YouTube. Gavin McKenna is going to get the chance to play on the first line with Michkov and Ovi. If he is costing us games, and I mean right away, I'll give him 9 games. I'm going to give him 9 games. If he's costing us games, then he's going to get put down to the third line to play alongside of Scott Lawton and Joel Farabee on that left side, all right? But just because it might work out, I'll give it a look. If we end up having a poor start to this season, and we miss the playoffs by 3 or 4 points, I'm blaming everybody in the YouTube and Twitch chat that made this suggestion. I don't want to do this, but you guys have worn me down. We're going to see what Gavin McKenna can do on that first line, number 73. Is that his number in real life, by the way? So we got our forward core. We're going to have to work on the chemistry for a few of these players, but +4s, then +2s is not that bad. It's our blue line that really needs to be improved, all right? So we're going to go with Cam York and Anderson. I want to split up the two-way and the offensive defensemen. Lev Shunov and Sanheim, and then you got Hommel and Zamula. So we really have to build up the what's it called, the chemistry on that with our defensive core. hardcore. Power play. All right, so we are doubling up Michkov and Ovi. McLeod, we're going to give him some power play time because he's got a real good contract and his offensive awareness is going up there. Owen Tippett and Rasmus Anderson. I know I want to build up Lev Shunov, but Anderson is better right now. And there's your second line power play. Michkov and Ovi are still playing. Konechny gets some time. And you got GAVIN, McKenna, and Lev Shunov. So that's another thing. If our power play is not that good, we can always replace GAVIN McKenna with like a Sean Couturier or something like that. Penalty kill. Got to get Couturier and Konechny enjoying this penalty kill. Got to get all these guys enjoying the penalty kill. So conversations are going to be key here. We got to get going. Farabee and Lawton, third line penalty kill. It's going to be our offensive line, the two offensive defensemen, the sniper, and the two-way guy, Ryan McLeod. Three-man penalty kill, just rocking with our best players. So our penalty kill might be a little bit weak to start the year until our conversations come through. Extra lines, pretty straightforward, right? Michkov, Couturier, Konechny, Lawton, and Ovi and McLeod. There you go. Extra attackers going to be Michkov and Tippett, and our goaltender duo, Sergei Bobrovsky and Jonathan Quick. Our scratch players, Ryan Donato, who can play center, Perbix as the defender, and Evgeny Dadonov. There he is, the ace in the hole. So we are going to try with GAVIN McKenna. Oh my God, I'm going to track the game slowly. And down here in the AHL, we are building up Jet Luchenko, we are building up Barkey, and we are building up Bonk. So we got 3 guys in the AHL. Sorry, scratch that. 4 guys in the AHL because Gabriel Daigle, how do you pronounce his name? I thought it was Daig. I'm going to keep on saying it until one of you guys correct me. He is 77 overall. He's a minor league backup goaltender, hoping for a very good season out of Gabriel Daigle? Jeez. All right, so with that being said, let us jump to the regular season. All righty, Philadelphia, that is enough. We got through preseason, and it looked pretty good with GAVIN McKenna. Now, the other teams aren't rocking their best rosters either, so that is not a good sample to take to see how we're going to simulate. It's time to get the Year 3 season simulation underway. So sim to the next game, and let's get this sucker started. Up first against the New Jersey Devils. Now, I want to get 9 games in with McKenna. I don't want to do real-time simulation. We'll get some real-time sims in there. People have also saying, Johnny, you got to simulate from the hub, not the calendar screen. Oh, man, it's a lot of clicking when I'm doing it from that screen. Let's see how we perform here. First up, against the New Jersey Devils. That's a 3-2 overtime win. All right. GAVIN McKenna's very first. Hang on a second. There's no way. Philly stats. Michkov, Ovechkin, McKenna, anything McKenna. McKenna goes pointless, but a +1 and Hummel a +2. Way to go, boyos. That's your very first NHL game, and that's a very first NHL W. So you guys want me to simulate from this screen right here? I can do that. I just got to hit Advanced Day a bunch of times. Spencer Stashny being dropped to waivers. View player info. Who is this guy? 78 overall. Left side defenseman. Yeah, nothing to write home about. No thank you. I'm going to decline that one. Up next against the Ottawa Senators. That's a 5-2 victory against the Senators right here. Hang on. Philly stats. Hang on. Michkov, another 2 points. Nothing left. Shunov. There you go. Nothing yet for McKenna, but a +1. He's a +2 in 2 games. Your Philadelphia Flyers are 2-0 with a 78 overall in the first line. If this freaking works, then I got to listen to all the fans saying, Johnny, told you. All right, so I can just go sim to next game and then Advanced Day. Okay, this is actually not that bad. Up against the Dallas Stars, ladies and gentlemen, on the road, and a 4-3 loss. There it is. We are not going to go perfect with this roster, all right? Michkov is on fire. Ovechkin's doing his job. Lawton. McKenna gets his very first NHL point and a +2. No effing way. This guy's like +4 in... All right, fine. I'm listening to them. The fans are on to something right here. Ooh, we got a game up against Chicago. I'm jumping in for that one. 100% jumping in for that one. So game up against the New York Islanders, and Cam York has been injured with an abdominal strain. It's not that bad. Replaced player. He'll be back within a week or so. A 5-1 win over the Islanders. Hang on again. I want to watch it. I gotta. Just until there's like a bad game or something. Game-winning goal, GAVIN McKenna. I don't believe it. The fans might have been onto something here, ladies and gentlemen. GAVIN McKenna, a +2, 1. What the fuck? Gavin McKenna, Michkov, you are on fire right now, my man. We are scoring goals early in this season. Yeah, the fans are all taking credit right now. +6. All right. Before it gets bad, before maybe it doesn't go our way, go to edit lines. Let me see. Gavin McKenna. Oh my God, I gotta live with this. 4 games played, 1 goal, 1 assist, +6. Are you? All right. I mean, the kid knows what he's doing in the NHL, apparently. His poise is up there, and he's supported by Michkov and Ovi, and they're getting it done. All right. Now, big game. Big game up against Chicago. I'm jumping in. I know it's a real-time sim, so it might mess up, but Drysdale, ladies and gentlemen. I got McKenna and Levshunov. First period. Ooh, that goes to the Philadelphia Flyers. Rasmus Andersson. Second period. Come on. 3-3 tie. Ovi Konechny. Thomas Tatar still in the league. Toivo Teravainen. Teravainen going back to Chicago. Look at that. Third period, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to watch this in a real time. What can the Philadelphia Flyers do here? Come on now, Bobrovsky. Was it Bob or was it Johnny Quick in the net? Come on. Oh, it was Bobrovsky. And Jason Dickinson is going to score the go-ahead goal with 3 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. Give me a sim goal. Push it to overtime, even though I don't want to jump into overtime. Anything late? And the first matchup between Philly and Chicago goes the way of the Chicago Blackhawks. Hang on. Drysdale with a 2-point night. Bedard with a 2-point night as well. Oh, man, the storylines, ladies and gentlemen. What about McKenna? -1 finally. See, I jump in, real-time sim. He's not good to go. He's not playoff ready. He's not playoff ready just yet, so we won't jump in for too many more. Let's advance the day, and let's just get the first month done. We can get some conversations in. Up next against the San Jose Sharks with Martin Necas. That's a 5-4 win. Sim to next game. Sim to the next one. Cam York is available to play. Let me just wait for you to get back, buddy. So we got Perbix in there on the first line. That's all right. If it's only a few games, I'm all right with it. We got the 28th. Let me get our injured player back in the lineup. All right, Cam York, good to see you back, buddy. And I know the injuries might be a little bit more now, but it does force us to play some players and we get some storylines going. Right, so there's Cam York back up into the lineup. If we can get those freaking chemistry up there, good things can happen, man. Next up, the Utah Hockey Club on the 28th of October. That's a 6-3 win. What in the heck is going on? All right, so I'm going to sim to the next game. That's going to take us to the second, so we got to remember it's going to be the second of each month, not the first. Oliver Bonk has been injured with the neck strain. That is down there in the AHL. And your Philadelphia Flyers, to start the year, are 5-2-0 with 10 points. My goodness. All right, so Michkov, I'd like to continue the conversation that we had from last year. I know you're not really an adaptable player, and we're playing well. Would you be interested in a scheme fit? Woohoo, Michkov, thank you. And we got the penalty in last time, so now I can get Michkov officially on the first line for Andrew Brunette. Huge. This is a big one, right? On ice play. Convincing. Buddy, I need it. Scheme fit. Yes! Rasmus Andersson. Dude, I got Riz with Rasmus Andersson. Holy crap. The Russians on this team are listening to me. First line there. Ovi, come on, brother. Hell yeah. There's power play. There's 5-on-5. We might get that +5 on that first line now. Yeah. Konechny might be a little bit frustrated with the things right now. So be it. My second line still has a +4 on it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go, Travis Sanheim. Thank you. That's going to be a 50-50 coin flip. Not going to get it. That's all right. Not going to hit all of them, right? Hommel, scheme fit. Hommel is a beast. Third line, buddy. There you go. That'll help out the penalty kill and everything. He doesn't want to do it. All right, my God. The rookies are saying no. We got a +5. We got a +5 on the first line. Gavin McKenna, Matvei Michkov, and Alex Ovechkin. Second line, Konechny, we still got to work on. McLeod and Tippett like the second line. So we just got to get Konechny going on that second line. Scott Laughton, Couturier, and Farabee. Maybe get them going on the third line. Bobby Brink, Cates, and Forster. They're actually just fine. Defensively, Cam York, we got the, there you go. So just got to get Cam York on that first line. Travis Sanheim, got to get Levshunov. We haven't tried Levshunov yet. We have not tried Levshunov and Zamula and Hommel. So we got to try Levshunov. Penalty kill. Let me see what I got here. Got to get Couturier and Konechny. Couturier, what the hell? Couturier, oh yeah, all my two-way forward. Now, I know you guys like the this screen for the simulation, so I'll try to get some in there, but we're playing pretty well. So let's just go a week here and see what happens, all right? So we can get some games played. 5-4 win against Tampa, my God. 2-1 win against... Did we just win 3 in a row and beat Colorado? What the heck is going on with this team? All right, so the AHL, I got to get Kaiser out of there and get Oliver Bonk right back in. There it is. The simulation is going to continue for our NHL squad and switch back over to the AHL. You love these glitches, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've won 5 in a row, 8-2-0 to start the year. All right, things are looking pretty good, man. So we are not sending McKenna down back to the CHL. We're past 9 games. He's doing fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's get another week done. All right, some Eastern Conference teams. We beat the Rangers. We're 9-2-0. The Boston Bruins. Let's see here. 4-1 win. Your Philadelphia Flyers have won 8 games in a row. They're 11-2-0 to start the year. Where are we sitting in the NHL? We're tops of the NHL. We're the one team with 22 points. We're the best team in the NHL right now. What in the hell is going on with this team? Is it the chemistry? Is it the makeup? GAVIN MCKENNA. Wow, was I ever wrong. Now, the season is still a lot to go, but the +5 on that first line. GAVIN MCKENNA is a +13 in 13 games with 7 points. What? What? Matvey, what the hell are you doing? Matvey's got 14 assists in 13 games played, a +12. My God. I linked up Michkov and Ovi. Ovi's got 8 goals, 15 assists. They're all passing to one. My God. My goodness gracious, dude. Ovi and Michkov, you two are incredible together. Second line is doing good, 11 points there. Konechny, you got yourself. Oh my goodness gracious, they're performing so well. Rasmus Anderson, +7, got himself 9 points. Lev Shunov, +7. What? All right. Well, I'm getting goaltending, I'm getting offense, I'm getting defense, I'm getting absolutely everything. Jonathan Quick had a 9.59 save percentage. Get it done, old-timers. Get it done. All right, I'm going back to the calendar sim. I don't care, man. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let's get some simulating done. So 8 in a row. Are we going to win 10 in a row? Wait a minute. Pittsburgh game. Pittsburgh. We got 2 games against Pittsburgh. Vegas loss and Buffalo loss. All right, so that means I can jump in. Pittsburgh. All right, hang on a second. What are the Pittsburgh Penguins doing here with their lineup? Malkin, Crosby, Line. Line's a -4, 7 goals in 18 games played. Jesus, man. Defensively, Letang, Carlson, and in the net. Don't play. He dropped to 82 already. Good. 890. Good, Marc-Andre Fleury. Good. I'm not even playing against them. We're jumping in for this game. I want to see it. I want to see it, man. All right. Crosby's still a 93. Wow, that's Crosby for you. First period. Battle of Pennsylvania in Philly. Come on. That's 2 goals. Michkov and Couturier. Power play goal. Bobrovsky and Nadel Djokovic. No, wait. How do you pronounce that name? That guy in the net. There you go. Second period. Ooh, all tied up. Lev Shunov scores, but it's going to be Pettersson and Patrick Laine to tie it up. Damn you, Laine. Damn you to hell, buddy. Third period. Oh, no. Can I skip it? Twitch, YouTube, please, God, let me skip it. I know you guys laugh your asses off when I start raging. I don't want to do it. Jump in, they say. I can't skip it. Look at this. They're all yelling out. Oh, fine. Here we go. Jumping in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's going to be absolute crap. Michkov gets the puck off of Couturier. What can they do? Oh, my God. Anderson! Yes! Rasmus Anderson scores immediately. And the Philadelphia Flyers defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins, baby. That was quick. Oh, I like that one. Woohoo! And we defeat the Penguins. Take that. Hell yeah. Nice job by Anderson. That's big 2 points. Come on. Yes. Tape-to-tape zone ability for Matvey Michkov. It's been such a pleasure to see this guy develop over the first 2 years here in this franchise. Started off at 85 overall, scoring shootout goals for us. Getting some good 5v5 action in there, and now an overtime assist. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Anderson. Whoop. Alrighty, so a big-time win against the Pittsburgh Penguins, but we got another matchup against them. Hang on a second. The Carolina Hurricanes, I'll leave it on this screen for you guys for a few. That's a 6-3 loss. And up next, again, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Damn it, it's Ned in the net again. Oh, my God. We're jumping in. We can chase Ned, and then we can dump on Flower. All right, come on now, Philadelphia. First period, I'll take it. 1-1. Travis Sanheim and Braden Shen. Second period, woo, we might chase him. Who knows? Braden Shen, Lev Shunov again, and Tyson Forster. Chase him. Get to Flower power. Third period, oh, come on. Speaking of chase, Bobrovsky gets scored on 3 times in the third, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to defeat us 5-4. Damn it, Bobrovsky. Buddy, I needed that one. 3 goals in the third period. Yikes. All right, so let's continue the sim. We are 12-6-0. I mean, that's very good. Let me go back to the calendar. The calendar seemed to be providing some pretty good simulation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know you guys want to see all the conversations, but I want the wins. I want to make the playoffs. And with GAVIN McKenna on the first line, if we can actually get it done this year, see, here we go. Now the losing streak. Here we go. There's a win. All right, so a little bit of a losing streak right there. We had lost 5 of 6, and now we're 13-7-0. So a streaky-ass team, but we're at the second, so we can start the conversations again, right? So let's get in there. All right, let's get back to simulating. So we had that losing streak recently. Let's get a good month in and see what it looks like, all right? I know, again, you guys want to see more, but let's just see what we got. The Montreal Canadiens, that's a 2-1 win. 2 in a row. 3 in a row. 2-1 win over Dallas. Damn! We've allowed 3 goals in the last 3 games. 3-1, 2-1, 2-1. That's wild. Lehigh Valley, Jet Luchenko's been injured with a sprained ankle. I'll replace him. I'll get him back in the lineup when it's time. Appreciate it there, Scribsy. Watching you for more than a decade. Thank you for years of entertainment. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jet Luchenko, let me get him back in there. Slow it down. Jump over to the AHL. Make sure Jet Luchenko is playing because this guy more than likely is going to break out next season. He's already got real good offensive and decent defensive awareness, right? So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So Mironov, Jesus, 57 overall on the first line. Jet Luchenko, 79 overall. Take a look at that offensive awareness, 88, right? Take a look at that defensive awareness, 83. Not too shabby. So I'm playing him with a lingering injury, so be it. If he gets injured again, I mean, remember last year with Patrick Kane, the guy got angry that I didn't play him. Then I did play him, and he got injured again, right? So they can get injured at any time. It is what it is, especially down there in the AHL. I'm fine with it. So let's continue to go. There was 4 in a row, or was it 5 in a row? 4 in a row before a loss against the Utah Hockey Club. Games up against the Rangers and the Montreal Canadiens. Rangers, we defeat them, the defending Stanley Cup champions. Montreal with their young squad, 6-1. We're playing so well, 18-8-0. I mean, I told you guys at the beginning of the year, I thought we had an outside chance to win the Stanley Cup, which is why I was hesitant to play the younger players. I thought, let's go for it. Let's go for it. But we are not only looking like we have a chance to make the playoffs and simulate well, but we're getting it done while developing our younger players, which is out of this world. I did not expect that. Now, 2 losses in a row in regulation. We still do have 10 losses in a row in regulation. 1 bad losing streak, you know? So continue to win games here, boys. 7-3 over Columbus. Nice job. Florida, Bobrovsky against your old team. 3-2 win. Great job. Let's get to the end of the month here. 3 more games. Montreal, Florida, LA. 8-2 win. Are you kidding me? An overtime loss. I'll take that as points. Whoa! Holy moly. All right, I was thinking to myself, we go on a losing streak and we could be in trouble. Well, we just went on a little bit of a winning streak. 23-10-1. This is insane. All right, so almost at half season. We're at the second again. Let me save it quickly. Let me take a look at all the stuff around the league. All right, now is a good time to do it. Create new file. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's do our due diligence and see what the hell is happening. Team stats. All right, so first up, I just want to take a look at the entire league. The best team in the NHL, if we go by points, Colorado with 52, Vegas with 48, Vancouver, Toronto, Philadelphia. Holy crap, we are up there with the best of them. That is awesome, man. Goals for per game. Let me see. We are the third best goal scoring team in the NHL. I told you guys, Matvei Michkov has arrived. You put him with a pure sniper, that's Alexander Ovechkin. I mean, the Russian connection. You got an offensive defenseman, Lev Shunov. You got Rasmus Andersson in there. It's actually working very, very well. Goals against per game. Let me see. We're getting scored on. We're not one of the best defensive teams, but we're in the upper third, which is nice. So we're simulating well. I'm not going to say we're a stud defensive team. Power play percentage, best in the NHL at 29%. Toronto Maple Leafs, eat your heart out. Penalty kill percentage, maybe middle of the table. Yeah, maybe on the lower side of things, the penalty kill. But that's what we want to improve with guys like Couturier and Farabee and Lawton, right? We're trying to build up our chemistry for our penalty kill. Player stats. All right, so let's see who's doing what. Holy shit, Michkov. Yeah, he's arrived. He's 92. It's his 96 overall for offensive awareness and his 95 passing, man. That is as good as it can get. I mean, 99 overall, but like he's up there in the absolute best for offensive production. Ovi's got himself 22 goals. Nice job, Ovi. And if anyone wants to keep up to date with the Alex Ovechkin goal watch, he's at 947. Can we get him to 1,000 in this universe? It's going to take another year, but maybe. Travis Konechny, he's point per game. Rasmus Andersson, let me just sort by forwards for right now, all right? Konechny. There's Owen Tippett, 13. I mean, that's a 30-goal season he's on pace for. Ryan McLeod doing good. GAVIN McKenna, +9. Now, it's interesting how Michkov and Ovi are +15, while Gavin's only a +9, right? So, his stats are not as good as the others, but this is good for his growth, and we'll take a look at the rookie lead, see if he's up there. Everyone else is looking good. Defenseman, there's Rasmus Andersson. Yeah, that's why I got him on the power play. Lev Shunov doing his job. Travis Sanheim, all of my defensemen are plus players. Hommel, the only minus player on the team is Hommel, but that's because he's got no ability to score some points, right? That's all right, Hommel. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. And goaltenders, what? I got the best backup in the NHL. 7 games played, 7-0 with a .951 save percentage, a .164 goals against. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jonathan Quick. That is some backup support right there, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, Sergey, don't worry about the 10 losses, buddy. You're doing great. I don't care about the goals against, the save percent. Like, Sergey's doing his job. It's the best goaltending we've had here in Philly since I've arrived. So that's fantastic. Let's take a look around the league here, ladies and gentlemen. All skaters. So Austin Matthews leading the league with 61 points. Michkov is third in the NHL. Michkov is ahead of McDavid with games in hand. He's played 5 less games than Connor McDavid. Are you kidding me? We are flying here in Philadelphia. The Flyers are flying, man. McDavid with the most goals. Matthews, Kaprizov, Kucherov, McKinnon, Pasternak, McCann. Michkov and Ovi both there. Nice. Assists. Cale Makar. Yeah, there's Cale Makar doing Cale Makar things. Morgan Riley up there as well. Willie. Crosby. Very nice. Point totals. I already did point totals right there. That was Matthews. Let's see plus minus in there. Jake McKay. The Toronto Maple Leafs are on fire this year. Wow, they're killing it. Yeah, they are doing real well. Let's take a look at the defensive side of things. All right, points. Makar, Riley. There's Rasmus Andersson, top 4 of the NHL. Where's Drysdale? Where's Drysdale? Where's Drysdale? Bye-bye, Drysdale. Yeah, Drysdale's got... He's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. 23 assists in 35 games played, plus 4. Drysdale's doing his thing. And goaltenders, let me see. Markstrom with 22 wins and a .922 save percentage. Markstrom is the Vezina right now. Saros... Yeah, it's Markstrom. We're doing good, but Markstrom's having himself a year. Rookie skaters, Fleischmann. Fleischmann leading the rookies, all right? So if we want GAVIN McKenna to we get the plus-minus for him. There you go. But he is battling Maxim Teratukin of Calgary, who's got himself 11 goals already, and Manuel Fleischmann, who is an 80 overall. So we'll see. We'll see if McKenna can get it. I don't know. He's not that far behind there, but those guys might grow over the course of the year, right? Low elite, I don't know if that's going to happen. So other than that, we are good. There's no need to slow this simulation down. Let's get back to simulating. So let's go 1 week at a time. Anaheim, Calgary, LA, and Vegas. We got our eyes set on GAVIN McKenna and the rookie scoring race, right? So there's a shootout loss against the Ducks, a loss against Calgary, but a win against the LA Kings. I mean, we can almost theoretically just go 500 to the end of the season. We'd be all right. Vegas, you're up next. Saturday night hockey up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's see. That's a 3-2 regulation loss. Bouncing around a little bit now. There's a win. So again, 500. I'm all right with that. There's another regulation loss. See what I mean? There's a win. Bouncing around a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. Game up against Chicago. Want to see that one. Islanders. Let's see. A loss in there. Win, loss, win, loss. There you go. Back to winning 2 in a row. And look at Chicago. All right. So we want to know if Chicago made the right call. They made the playoffs in year number 1. They missed the playoffs in year number 2. They traded Artem Levshunov to the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for Jamie Drysdale, and it looks like they're back in the playoff hunt here in year number 3. There's Connor Bedard doing Connor Bedard things, right? 53 points in 43 games played, 23 goals. He's got Bertuzzi, he's got Lucas Reichel. You got to get some teammates for this guy, right? Yeah, my God. Tara Vinen down there, Gonsalves, Korchinski, Seth Jones. Get fucked, Jamie Drysdale. Get out positioned by Seth Jones on the first line. You straight bum. Oh my God. Seth Jones. He got second pairing making $12 million per year. Hilarious. But he's got himself 30 assists in 43 games played. He's on pace for like a 60 assist season. So he's definitely doing his job. Definitely helping out. And what's their power play looking like? He's got to be there. Okay, I was going to say. They got Korchinski and Drysdale, Bertuzzi, Bedard, and Tara Vinen. All Chicago needs now is to find a winger to play alongside of Bedard, and that team is going to simulate very well. You guys know what I mean, right? Like a Rantanen, like who's a winger that goes to free agency? Mitch Marner. If they got Mitch Marner in year number 1, oh my God, right? A nice playmaker to play alongside of Connor Bedard, it could be beautiful for them. So, I want to jump in. Home ice advantage. We are booing. It's like the Cutter Gauthier game where they cheered for Jamie Drysdale and they booed Cutter. Now they're booing Jamie Drysdale in favor of Lev Shunov. Oh, Philly fans, I'm sorry. First period. Oh, yeah. Owen Tippett and Gavin McKenna. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Second period. Oh, Lev Shunov scored in Chicago. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Against Chicago. Lev Shunov. Come on, buddy. And third period, bring it home. Take that, Chicago. Take that, Jamie Drysdale. Feel that pain. You could have been here, a part of this team. I would have given you a $9-10 million contract, but your dumbass wanted 12, 13, 14, 15. How about that? You missed the bus. Jamie Drysdale, the Philly bus. Oh! Yes! Oh my God, get the fan art going. Lev Shunov against Chicago gets himself 4 points, a +5. Hell yeah, man. Oh my God, get absolutely wrecked. Lev Shunov, Artem, good job, buddy. Drysdale, -2. Yeah, their whole freaking team, man. A whole team -2. That was a rough game there for Chicago. Ooh. Oh, yes. All right, so let us continue the simulation here. Oh, my God. Was that a game up against Washington? OV. Did we play Washington yet this year? Washington. OV versus Washington. I mean, if it's in... No, he hasn't faced Washington yet. OV versus Washington, ladies and gentlemen. That is coming up right here. Yeah, we got to jump into that one. Up against the... Look at the Buffalo Sabres. They're going to be in a playoff spot. They beat us 6-3. Damn. All right, here we go. Sim game. Ovi up against the Capitals. This is not all right. You played twice? You already played? I did? He did? You lost 3-2? I didn't even see it. All right, well, here we go again. Ovi against your former team, buddy. First period. Oh, no. Mangiapane. Ovi opened up the goal scoring. There you go. Second period. Oh, my God. Ovi is on a mission tonight. Yep, and he's getting his Russian friends and his Belarusian friends on board. Ovi with 2, Levshunov and Michkov. Dear God, man. Third period. Yeah! Levshunov, you are scoring. John Carlson gets one back late. But the Philadelphia Flyers, they show up for Ovi, man. They show up for Ovi. Michkov, 4 points. Yeah. Michkov and Ovi. What a story this is brewing in Philadelphia. Huh, Flyer fans? This is looking great. We can just continue this simulation right now. Yeah, let's get all the way down to the 2nd of this month. Here we go. 4 games this week. Seattle, Anaheim, St. Louis and the Leafs. The Leafs are a good team. That's an overtime win. There's 2 in a row again, 3 of the last 4. Oh my God, the winning streaks. That's a 5-2 loss against Patrick Kane and the St. Louis Blues, so be it. And the Toronto Maple Leafs as well. All right, so we got the All-Star break. We got the Four Nations break. All right, boys, the fact that we got 31 wins by the time we've played, 50 games or 49 games? This is a fantastic year. 64 points on the season. It is good enough for 4th best, tied for 5th with 2 other teams. Yeah, so we've been falling off a little bit, but we've done a lot of the hard work early on. We got ourselves a 12-point lead over the Hurricanes for a divisional playoff spot. So what would you guys like to do? I think we could just take this to the end of the season. You guys on board with that? Normally, I like to stop it just so I can see some comments, but there's nothing to see here. We know what the story is. I'm not trading for anybody. We got to continue to play GAVIN, McKenna, and Hommel. I mean, there's no upgrades to happen. Maybe you could upgrade from per books, but I'd hate to make a trade and then all of a sudden simulate poorly. The goaltenders are looking good. The power play, just got to work on the conversations, right? Autopilot, yeah, autopilot. Save it, Johnny, save it. All right, going back and saving it again. Overwrite current file. There you go. Once again, that has been saved for you guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Let's just go. Check the progress reports and extensions. Nah, the progress reports, we'll do it another time. I got my eyes on the NHL season right now, not on next year's development. This is a story brewing in Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. So after the All-Star break, let's see what we got. Vancouver. That's a 4-1 loss. Now, we've given ourselves a buffer so we can survive some of these losses. Whoa, see what I mean? This is what I was waiting for the entire season. It's just like there's no way we're, oh boys, just like that. Just like that. Now, where do we sit in the standings? Still up there, but only 6 points out of a divisional playoff spot. Just like that. Just like that. See how crazy it can be? There you go. All right, so Konechny, yes, so we lose a +4 to the second line because I moved Konechny back up. That sucks. We get a +1 to our third line now because these guys have gotten the increase. And now the penalty kill, there you go. +4 for our first line penalty kill with Konechny. So that's the switch off that we made, right? Definitely wanted to bolster up our penalty kill. So +4s everywhere, +2 back there as well. Power play, you got a +5 there. You got a +5 right there. Even strength, you got a +5, +3, +2, +2. Defensively, a +2, +3, +3. Just missing out on that +3 because of Cam York. Cam York is the last one, and Konechny, if I could get him down to the second line, but he is a first liner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is that. Let us continue the sim. Can we stop this losing streak that we're on? I'm not making any line changes, all right? Not making any line changes unless, hang on, if we lose another one, there's one thing that I could do. There's one thing that I could do if we lose one more game. That's 5 in a row we have lost. All right, that's 7 in a row that we've lost. 7 in a row in regulation that we've lost. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, dude. Oh my God, I was feeling so good about everything, and now the season is turning against us. All right, so if we're gonna turn this season around, it's gonna have to be the ace up your sleeve, the ace in the hole. Evgeny Dadonov. Fuck me. All right, there it is. Dadonov is in there, ladies and gentlemen. What can he do? Evgeny Dadonov. Will he help me get this winning streak back on track and end the losing streak up against the Winnipeg Jets? It's a 6-4 loss. 8 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. 8 in a row for your Philadelphia Flyers. Oh my God, this is killer. The pain is back. 8 in a row. There you go, finally. Now, hopefully that sparks a little bit of a winning streak, but Evgeny Dadonov helps us stop the losing streak. Philadelphia stats, let me see here. Dadonov, anywhere in the lineup. Nope, Dadonov had nothing. A big fat 0 across the board, all right? So I'll leave Dadonov in there. We'll see what we can do. Bobby Brink, I do apologize, but we got to get back to this sim. Oh, man, this is starting to scare me. I thought we'd going to waltz right into the playoffs, and now it could be like a horrible season. So these 4 games here are huge, man. Get me 5 points. Get me 5 points here, all right? 2 wins and an overtime loss. 2 1-1 in these 4. Come on. I need some points, man. 22 regulation losses. That could turn into like 30 if we're not. Oh, regulation loss against Carolina. An 8-5 win against Colorado, making no sense. A 4-2 loss against the Edmonton Oilers. Can't believe this right now. Columbus Blue Jackets, 6-3 win. We have fallen out of the top spot in our division and 7 points up up above the New Jersey Devils, but they have 2 games in hand. They win those 2. They're only 3 points behind us. All right, so let's simulate all the way up here 1 day before the trade deadline. Let's see where we sit. This is not looking good, man. Nashville, 8-3 win and a 4-3 loss against the Capitals. It was the Capitals last year as well that we didn't simulate well against. We're back at the top, only 5 points ahead. Yikes, man. It's gonna be a shootout to the end. At least our division is a little bit weak. We can be thankful for that, but it's gonna be a shootout to the end. All right, so let's see what we can do. The only thing I can think of, should we be taking GAVIN McKenna off the first line now until the playoffs? You know, he's done his thing. Should we be salvaging? He's a plus 13. I mean, if it's plus 15, they're doing fine. Ovechkin, 36 goals. Oh, my goodness. If it was working earlier. Yes, no. Oh, we can't agree on anything, can we? Forster, Cates, Dadonov. Dadonov, what have you been doing for me, buddy? Dadonov got himself 3 points in 8 games played, a plus. Okay, all right. Defensively, Cam York, you're the big one, buddy. Cam York, I got to get you going. What are my defensemen looking like? He's a plus 19. Sanheim is a plus 14. Hommel is a minus 10. It's Hommel and Zamula. All right, so how about instead of Zamula, I go to Perbix? Yeah, let's try to mix it up a little bit, all right? Let me get Perbix in there instead of Zamula. Hommel and Anderson, Perbix, yeah, and Levshunov and York. Yep. All right. I will go into the trade deadline. We will see what's available, but I don't see us making too many trades, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's advance the day and start up the trade deadline for year number 3. Keeping the current trade block. Let's see what we got. Enter in the trade deadline. What do I have here? Zach Hyman on the trading block. Edmonton getting rid of him. 87 overall. Frederick Anderson, goaltender, 87. Not going to go for that. Troy Terry, 86 overall, right-wing sniper. Jacob Chikrin, 86 overall. I mean, there's some good players in here. Don't get me wrong, but nothing that we need, right? Let me go to available. Let me just see what's on the table here. Nothing that we need. If there's a younger player, maybe. But I'm not, no. Well. Trade alert. The Minnesota Wild trade a 2nd and a 3rd to Calgary in exchange for Ethan Bear, a 4th and a 5th. Wait a minute here. Claude effing Giroux. Claw's protected. Wait a minute. I might not be able to trade for him. Hang on. Let me try this out. Whoa. Decline. I want out of there. There you go. Proposed trade. Let me go to Ottawa and see what we can do, because this could be a big-time upgrade to help out our bottom 6. And he's the former captain, right? Carolina's going to trade El Panic and a 3rd to St. Louis in exchange for Justin Falk. Justin Falk, is he going back to Carolina? Did he play for Carolina? I think he did, right? Justin Falk going back. So the Ottawa Senators here. Hang on a second. Senators. Claude Giroux, modified no trade clause. Let's see, does he want to come here? He does want to come here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. All right, let me take a look at Giroux. Let me take a look at his stats. 84 overall, 3rd line scoring forward. Can play the right side as well. Great stats everywhere. Great stats, man. Could absolutely fit in on this squad. Let me take a look at some of these advanced analytics. Don't worry about that. He's a playmaker. Yeah, he can score some goals as well. He does shoot the puck. Not so much this year. I wonder what his time on ice. His time on ice is way down, so that's why his points are way down. His face-off percentage is 64. That could be huge for overtime. Oh, God, his face-offs is 89. That's the... Oh, yeah. That's my defensive zone face-off taker for the playoffs, if that's the guy. Claude Giroux. And, in fact, I could even roll him on the first line just to ensure that we get into the playoffs. GAVIN McKenna's done his job, basically, and just load up. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Chicago had a trade there that I missed out on. Claude effing Giroux. Coming home to Chicago. To Philadelphia. To Chicago, my God. All right, so I'm going to have to trade a roster forward back, right? Bobby Brink, Dadonov, Delandry. It's going to be Bobby Brink. Yeah. You guys all right with parting ways with Bobby Brink? I got all my 2-way forwards back there. We got Dadonov. Might not be a bad player in the future, but defensive awareness, 81. Give them a younger player to make this trade go through. I got my snipers on this team now. I got goal scorers. It's not a bad depth piece, but realistically, what's he done for me this year? He's a -5 14 points. He's kind like the defensive category is just not there. Could help out offensively, and Claude Giroux is not much. So just like that, straight up Ottawa, I will give you Bobby Brink for Claude Giroux. Wait a minute. Tampa Bay is going to trade Nico Leashin and Prindis to Anaheim in exchange for a third, Vakanainen and Taylor or Ty Radish, whatever one. There's 3 of those radishes in there, right? So Bobby Brink straight up for Claude Giroux. Will it go through? Trade accepted. GM Superbman has brought home former Flyers captain Claude Giroux for the playoff run. There it is, Philadelphia. There it is. And in the meantime, oh man, all my lines are going to have to be, I traded Bobby Brink. All right, Philadelphia, there he is. Claude Giroux. Now, got him on the 4th line. There's a lot of different things that we can do. If we are struggling with McKenna on the 1st, I will be making that move because I now want to make the playoffs, all right? We are going to run with McKenna on the 1st line, but if the losses continue to pile up and I see us falling out of the playoffs, Giroux is going to get that chance, all right? But we want to try to get GAVIN McKenna the Calder. I have to keep on playing him because Fleischmann and Teratukin are taking over. Also, Giroux is not going on either power play or any penalty kill because his chemistry is just not there yet. I will begin to build it up. In fact, let's see what we can do. I just don't know if I want to turn Giroux into a 1st liner or a 3rd liner. You know what? I'll turn him into a 3rd liner because with Michkov and Ovi, you're going to get a +5 on that 1st line anyways. So Claude Giroux, come on, buddy. You are back home in Philadelphia. Please work on the scheme fit, buddy. Come on, Giroux. Yes! Claude Giroux not playing games, man. Nice job. All right, 3rd line, Claude. You can do it. I don't think he's listed as a 4th line or a 2nd liner, so 3rd line should be good. Come on. You can count on me. Of course. Of course I can count on Claude Giroux. All right, so now he is going to work out on the penalty kill. Nice. All right, so let's take a look at how many games left do we got? We got 19 games left. We got 20 games remaining, all right? We got to win like 12 of those 20 games. Only have 5 points over the Devils, but they got a game in hand, so we'll say 3 points over them. If I do not get off to a good start right here, I am going to absolutely whip out Claude Giroux on the 1st line. Now, everybody is spamming right now. Johnny, GAVIN McKenna on the 1st line power play. You guys are killing me, man. You want GAVIN McKenna on the 1st line power play. All right. So again, the fans here on Twitch and YouTube, Philly, I'm listening to the freaking fan base right now. They would rather prioritize a young player winning the Calder than prioritizing winning the Stanley Cup and getting into the playoffs. All right, so there it is. GAVIN McKenna. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The best power play in the NHL, but you guys want to change it. There you go. All right, I'm listening to the fans. You know why I'm listening to the fans? Because if we miss out on the playoffs, then boom, I can just blame them. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's year 2, Johnny. No, this is year 3, my man. This is year number 3. All right, so let us get to the simulation. Up against the Detroit Red Wings with this squad. Come on. Come on, I need it, man. Advance the day. Let's go. Oh, yes, Carter Hart and the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, no, Carter Hart. Shootout win. A shootout win. All right, we got a shootout win right there, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Quick game, a backup. All right, so remember, we need 12. We got 19 games to go. Up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, ladies and gentlemen. He got some goals in that last game. Toronto 7-3 loss. I'm telling you guys, we've got to bring up Giroux. This is just, we're falling down. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, up against the Detroit Red Wings, ladies and gentlemen. Against Carter Hart again. Sergei Bobrovsky in the nets. Let's see. 6-5 win. All right, good things are happening here. Up against the Boston Bruins, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Against the Bruins, we need that W. That's a big one. That is a big one. Back to back, and that's going to give us a little bit of breathing room, right? At least temporarily. Flyers up at 77. Yep, and the same amount of games played as the Blue Jackets. We got a 5-point gap. All right, so GAVIN McKenna, you can stay up there. Game up against the Islanders, sub-500 team at 27-34-4. Come on. Against the Islanders, need that dub. That's a big win. 3 in a row now. All right, Philadelphia. We had our mid-season woes, our mid to late season woes, but if we can get on a winning streak right now, we'll be all right. Up against the Islanders again. Come on, beat them. Sub-500 team. Beat them. Philly, we might be doing it. We might be doing it. The Pittsburgh Penguins, they kept Fleury away from me. It's Ned in the net again. Up against the Penguins, that's a 4-2 loss. All right, still at the top, and we have ourselves almost a 9-point gap. 9-point gap over the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets, 2 games in hand. Oh, man. No, never mind. They could be up to 78 points. We don't have that much of a gap. The Rangers, all right, big game. The Rangers are second in the Metro. We are number 1. Come on now, Philadelphia. Up against the Rangers. Oh, 4-3 loss. Still sitting first in our division. The Rangers are behind us, 1 game in hand. Let's see, the Flyers, yeah, we're all right. 70 games played. All right, I'll go with it still. I'll go with it. We could be tied. We're like 1 point ahead. Up against the Nashville Predators. UC Soros with a 920 save percentage. Oh, no. Nashville, we need that W, please. Just let us win. Let us win, please. All right, I'm making the change. To hell with Gavin McKenna. You guys, I could care less. All right? It's got to be Claude Giroux. It has got to be where we sit. We're second now. No, to hell with this. I'm not letting this season get away because I want to play Gavin effing McKenna on the first line. Get the hell out of here. All right, Gavin McKenna, you are getting replaced. Claude Giroux, up to the first line, buddy. Get her done. McKenna, you are going to be protected back here on the what's it called, the fourth line. Ryan Donato, you're going to get in there to be that center. Evgeny effing Dadonov, what are you doing? -3, get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, buddy. Cates, all right? My 2 ways across the board. I am locking in, man. Defensively, Cam York, we still got to get him going. Power play, get off my power play, Gavin McKenna. Get off my power play. I don't care. I do not care what anyone says. Claude Giroux, get in there. All right, McLeod, yep. Penalty kill. What are we doing here? Couturier, Konechny, yeah. Lawton Fairby, yeah. McLeod and Tippett, yeah, that's fine. You know what, McLeod? Giroux. There it is. Claude Giroux, there it is. All right, Claude Giroux instead. And hey, you know what? It was Giroux and McLeod. Because the 2-way forward will give me that plus. Yeah, there it is. Giroux can win the face-offs. Ryan McLeod, the 2-way forward. There it is. Owen Tippett, you have been taken off. What about my... Because if I take an Owen Tippett off the power play or the penalty kill, can I double up Owen Tippett? Lev Shunov, you're all right there. McLeod, Konechny. Yeah, no, that's all good. That is all good. So, Philadelphia, at the end of the season, with the playoffs on the line, what can Claude Giroux do? All right, we're going to jump in there. Big game against the Devils. Oh, my God. A big game against the Devils, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, let's just do the advanced day. All right, because I want to see what it actually looks like here. Up against the New Jersey Devils, we need a W. 7-6 overtime win. Oh my God, we got some goals at least. Thank God. Game-winning goal goes to Scott Lawton. Let's see what this one looked like. Philadelphia. Let's see. McLeod, 2 points. Anderson. Let's see. Where are you? Giroux, no points. McKenna. McKenna got an assist. There you go. He's getting points on the third line, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Jeez. Up next against the Winnipeg Jets. Where are we in the standings? 83 points. There you go. We got a few more, but they have games in hand. Big win right here. Big win against the Jets. Big win, Philly. Big win, Philly. Come on. I need it. I need it in the worst way. 5-2 win. Come on, man. Come on. We got 9 games to go. We gave ourselves a real good little stretch right there. Simpson next game. That's big, man. With Claude Giroux on our first line center position, we are 2-0. Come on. Come on. Up next, the Carolina Hurricanes. Hang on a second. The Sim. It's taken a while. What do we got here in the standings? The Rangers are ahead of us now. We are 2 points ahead of the Hurricanes, but they have played 1 extra game. 5 points ahead of the Blue Jackets. We've played 1 extra game. This is a huge one against the Carolina Hurricanes. Bury them, boys! Bury them. 5-2 loss against the Hurricanes. Damn it, man. All right, up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Come on, we got to salvage this back-to-back. All right, I'll take it. You know what? 2 points, I'll take it right there. We're in a position, we just don't want to go on a losing streak, all right? Going 500 to the end, that might be enough. Let's see where we sit. The Flyers, 87 points. Still 2 points ahead of the Hurricanes with a game in hand. And going to be 4 points ahead of the Blue Jackets. We're all right. We're all right. Up against the Buffalo Sabres. Come on now, Giroux. Come on now, Philly. That's a 3-1 victory. Come on now, boys. Next up, the Ottawa Senators. Let's see where we sit now. Flyers, 89 points. Oh, man. With 6 games remaining, we might have it, man. We might have it. Up against the Ottawa Senators. Claude Giroux against your old team. Give me another W. Get me another W, please. Yes! Shootout. Oh, my God. It's Flower. It's Flower. The projected goalies, no, they took him out and they put in Ned. They kept Flower away from the Philadelphia Flyers, man. Unbelievable. All right, up against Pittsburgh. Where do we sit? The Flyers, top of their division. Hell yeah, man. Let's win this freaking Metro. Game up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Philadelphia Flyers win it again. Here we go, 93 points with 4 games remaining. We should get this. We should have this done now, ladies and gentlemen. Up against the Florida Panthers. Come on, back-to-back against the Panthers and the Devils. The Panthers. That's a 7-3 win, and it's official. Your Philadelphia Flyers have clinched the playoffs in year number 3 while developing GAVIN McKenna. And with 3 games left, that means GAVIN McKenna's got to go back to the first line power play, right? Right, ladies and gentlemen? I already know what you guys are saying. We got to maximize McKenna's points so that he can maybe win Calder. All right, I'm on board with you guys, all right? Now that we've clinched, I'm on board with that. All right, GAVIN McKenna, get your ass in there. Get your ass in there, buddy. Left wing, McKenna. All right, watch this. Watch this. I'm even more on board with you guys. Oh, double him up on the power play. Second line power play, GAVIN McKenna. All right, I was wrong about this man all year long, so now I am buying into this strategy. Let's see if we can get him the Calder race, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. What is the Calder race right now? Jesus, Michkov, 112 points? You madman. You absolute madman. What do you got here? The entire league. Hang on a second. Skaters, rookie skaters. Teratukin with 50. Fleischman with 46. Although Teratukin's a minus 30. Fleischman, though, 46 with minus 3. All right, McKenna, I need you to go off in these next few games. In these next 3, I need you to go off, all right? You never know. With the plus-minus, it might matter. And our team made the playoffs as well. He's playing top minutes as well to minutes played. All right, here we go. Advanced day up against the New Jersey Devils. Let's see. That's a 4-0 win. Huge. Big points maybe. Lev shooting off with the game winner. Let me see. Philadelphia stats. Come on, McKenna. McKenna, he got 1 point. Hey, every point matters at this point. That's 1 point for GAVIN McKenna. All right, I'll take it. We are trying our best to get this guy the Calder, man. I don't know if it's going to work. Second last game of the year up against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Aiden Hill versus Sergei Bobrovsky, his former team. Let's see. That's a 3-1 victory right there as well. Don't know if GAVIN McKenna would have got it. We don't need to jump in for every box score. And the last game of the season, your Philadelphia Flyers are going to win the Metro. Can they get 100 points on the year? Up against Boston? No, they do not. That's all right. It doesn't matter because your Philadelphia Flyers have won the Metro Division. Come on. Let me advance the day. Let me get all the other teams done. 82 games played. I still see some 81s in there. Hang on a second. 82s. I still see some 81s in there. Hang on 1 second. 82s across the board. Save the freaking game. Yep, I got it. Create new file. And bang, Philadelphia. I'll save it again just for shits and giggles. Bang, Philadelphia. There you go. All right. So let's take a look at some of these team stats, player stats, all that good stuff. So team stats. The Metro. Yeah, I'll just go the Metro, not the entire league. Goals for per game, 3.66. Best in our division. Goals against per game, yeah, we started allowing way too many goals at the end of the season, right? Our goaltenders were stellar in the first half. Kind of fell off a little bit, but that's all right. 27% for our power play, unbelievable. Penalty kill percentage, 84, great. Home and away, similar records, and our last 10, 8-2-0. Hell yeah, Philly. Oh my God, what a year. I told you guys, an outside chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year, and now I really feel it. We got Claude Giroux. We got Claude Giroux for one more playoff run, Philadelphia. What have I done? Matvei Michkov, 116 points, almost a 40-goal season. Hell yeah. Ovi, 47. There you go. The Russian connection between Ovi and Michkov. And Ovi didn't lose any X factors, and he didn't drop off in overall, so I still got another year with Ovi. Konechny on the second line. Owen Tippett, a 40-goal season on the second line. Let me just go forwards here. Ryan McLeod, nice job. McKenna, 42 points in 82 games played. Oh, man. Might have hurt his plus-minus by playing him on the first line in those last few games. Might not have been the right thing to do. Claude Giroux, what did you do for us, buddy? When you came here to Philadelphia, what'd you do? 7 points plus 3 in the last 20 games played. Awesome. Did Ovi get to 1,000? No, that's going to be next year. Farabee, Cates, Dadonov down there as well. Defensively, Rasmus Anderson, solid year, buddy. Cam York, solid year. Got to get Cam York's chemistry up there, but still, yeah, the top 4 was great. Hummel, don't worry about it, my man. You'll get your offensive stats better, and I got some good goaltending this year. Hell yeah. All right, so here it is. I don't think we won the Calder. I do not think it happened, unless these guys really just screwed the pooch with their plus-minus. But Austin Matthews, 171 goals for Austin Matthews. There it is. Doesn't need Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner goes to Utah. He's got William Nylander now giving him the puck. 102 assists. Jesus Christ, man. That is crazy. Michkov is in the top 10, 116 points. Nice job, Matvei Michkov. All right, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rookie skaters, what do we got? Teratukin, 54 points, minus 28. Fleischman, 52 points, plus 1. I do not think GAVIN McKenna is going to win Rookie of the Year. Just not going to happen. These guys, 82 overall, and Teratukin, an 84 overall. They were just too much to overcome, but still, a solid season for GAVIN. And he didn't even grow, right? But he is now a depth forward rather than a minor league scoring forward. I don't know if any growth happened right there. In fact, I can show you guys the what's it called? The progress reports, right? Hang on a second. Progress reports. Where are you? Let's see. Do we have any crazy growth from this guy? Michkov went up by 10. Anderson, Giroux going down probably. Yeah, Giroux's going down. McLeod. Let's see. Michkov. McKenna went up by 5. You know what I mean? Low franchise. Tough to get better, man. Natural growth. No statistical growth, even though he played in the NHL. Oh, well. In the system, Kern, Dalton. What about my top players? Schoenmakers. Morin, still 65 overall. These low franchises don't grow. Oh, no. Daig only grew by 2. What the heck? Gabriel Daig with a .914 save percentage. Backup goaltender. All right. Not doing bad. It's so hard to grow some of these low elites, man. So, your Philadelphia Flyers are in the playoffs. Your Lehigh Valley Phantoms are 40, 25, and 5. That's pretty damn good. And in the playoffs for year number 3, wait for it. Wait for it, ladies and gentlemen. Lehigh, Johnny, whatever. Wait for it. Oh my goodness. The Florida Panthers and Philadelphia. Bobrovsky versus his old team, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be wild. So our first playoff run, we had Washington. We missed the playoffs last year. Now we got Florida. We know their first line is, oh my God, Toronto versus Boston again. Buffalo is in the playoffs. Philly versus Florida. Rangers versus Carolina, the two teams that have won the Stanley Cup. The East is stacked. Dallas versus Nashville. Colorado versus the Golden Knights. Edmonton versus the Kraken. Vancouver versus Minnesota, and Chicago missed the playoffs. Oh well, you hate to see it. Have fun over there, Jamie Drysdale, you punk. Alrighty. So, let me know what you guys think. You are gonna want to follow. You're gonna want to subscribe. You're gonna want to make sure all notifications are on. You're gonna want to follow on Instagram, on X, because you do not want to miss the next live stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be the year 3 playoffs, and even though I wouldn't call us a favorite, I think we have an outside chance of winning the Stanley Cup. And with Claude Giroux on the team, it could be something special. So make sure you guys do not miss that. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the year 3 playoffs.